What's up everybody, my name is Jacob Collier, I'm a musician and I'm very excited to announce that my class on Skillshare is now launched. It's a class about
Music education is a relatively big industry, and with so many options, it can be difficult to choose who you want to learn from. So, when I saw this new music course ran by none other than Jacob Collier, I had to check it out. Now the first thing is that everything I'm saying in this video is with the hopes of you making a better informed decision about whether or not you want to take the course. Second thing I want to preface is that I understand that this video might be controversial depending on whether or not you like Jacob Collier and his music, but I swear I'm just trying to be as impartial as possible. And last, this course is a little over an hour long with 9 shorter videos, so I want to keep this video short and information dense, that way you don't spend a longer time thinking about taking the course rather than actually doing it. So, here's an important question. What is this course? Jacob's stated goal in the beginning of the course is to give the viewer a few more tools to express themselves, give them permission to try new things, and an understanding of the basic building blocks of music. I think it's important that we keep these in mind as we go over what was in the course. This course starts out very beginner friendly. The first 2 videos don't really cover any music theory concepts. It's more emotional appeals to kind of get you in a music mindset. They'll have you explore songs that you like and think about different aspects to sound and music. He is a very skilled musician, so it is very entertaining and educational to see him kind of display the things that he's talking about. It's really in the 3rd video, the one titled Melody, where he really gets into some music theory concepts. He starts out talking about interval, which I don't know who would try to teach music starting with interval. Concept called interval. But it's really after this melody video that I think I start to see some problems set in this course. His next video is on harmony, and he goes to explain harmony using first overtones and then the circle of fifths. While these are great concepts, it is very hard to justify trying to teach that to someone who knows nothing about harmony. It's hard to believe here that any true beginner would be able to follow this harmony video, at least with only the information provided before. Don't get me wrong, the circle of fifths is an awesome concept, and I think it could be argued that it's an essential, but the way that he uses the circle of fifths to describe basic triads and basic scales, it just comes off very tone deaf to someone who knows nothing about music. I think it just leaves me with some questions. Questions like, who exactly is this course for? It feels like he's trying to explain like the mathematical proof of what a triangle is, rather than just telling you that like it has 3 sides and it's 2-dimensional. And yeah, one holds a better understanding of what a scale is, but is it really understandable to someone who doesn't even know like that it's a 2-dimensional object with 3 sides? And another thing that adds to this mystery is he often goes on tangents about how music is completely relative.
But the truth is there are infinite notes, and here are a few kernels of advice for all musicians who are starting out. There are absolutely no rules.
I understand the intent behind those comments, but I definitely wouldn't say it's beginner friendly. A clip that kind of demonstrates his beginner tone deafness is where he tries to explain a chord that he's using, and he says that it's just a C7 with a triad that's a tritone away. And from the context of this video, you would like roughly understand what a dominant chord is. He had never used the term tritone before, and you wouldn't be able to figure out a diatonic triad. The last thing I'm going to rip into him for on this course is that he kind of tells you to reject conventions a lot, and honestly, his sound is sort of just rejecting conventions. I think there's a lot of musicians who just wouldn't want to opt for that kind of sound because they want something that's more accessible to people without such a trained ear. So with all this negativity, you're probably thinking, who would I recommend this course to? I honestly didn't dislike this course at all. I thought it was 100% worth it. It was really interesting to go back to the beginning and take a new approach to music, but I'm also someone who over the past 4 years has watched countless YouTube videos on music theory and self-taught myself through, whatever means. So if you're similar to me and you have a pretty solid understanding of keys and chords and chord extensions, or just the general music theory basics, I would recommend this course to you because I think it's a very fun exploration of the fundamentals of music and what really builds out the sounds that you're hearing. Also, the FL project that's running behind here is one of the little activities in the course. It basically just gives you a melody and you're supposed to go make a song with it, so I figured I'd include it in the video. That being said, when I think about the more beginner audience that this course is really targeted at, I just find it hard believing that a beginner is going to be able to follow anything beyond like the third video. Which, to be fair, it could still be entertaining for a beginner. It could still be a fun thing to, spend an hour doing. As far as trying to learn music theory, I definitely wouldn't recommend this course for a beginner. Now, thank you for hearing what I had to say about this course. I hope you do feel better informed now on whether or not you feel like taking it. I guess I'll take this time to shamelessly plug my own beginner music theory video, and also I have a link in the description for a free trial on anyone who wants to take that Jacob Collier course. The free trial lasts for a month. That should definitely be enough to get through that hour. Yeah, I guess that's it. I've been needing to record this video for a really long time. Just been putting off a lot of my YouTube stuff, but if you guys like what I have to say about music, I would appreciate a sub, a like on the video, or any show of support. I'm really trying to get back in that YouTube grind set. It's rough out here. I appreciate any and all support on the channel, and hope you enjoyed the video.